In this video, I'll be answering a second question from Mamantha, who emailed me this second question. So, good morning, Sabbir. Just doing lesson 15 along with your video now. Yes, please do read out and answer questions on video. Alright, also, can I add an additional question from lesson 14 to this request? Can we repeat the cancelling of belief that we do in lesson 14 many times? For example, I want to heal diabetes for my husband. Can I repeat, God did not create my husband's diabetes, and if so, it is not real, many times for several days? Or should I say it only once and leave it to the divine? Thanks, Mamantha. Absolutely, I would carry on. The effects, I would say, of God did not create diabetes. Was it diabetes? Yes, God did not create diabetes in my husband, so it is not real. The more you do it, the more the potential for effects to be happening with your father's diabetes, your husband's diabetes. And you can also see what various components, God did not create diabetic eyesight deterioration in my husband, so it is not real. So you have various components. So God did not create diabetic sugar fluctuations in my husband, so it is not real. So as you see these various components where with diabetes these multitude of beliefs are picked up from the collective, so as you become conscious and aware of the various things that both the diabetes and how the diabetes is you pick up the diabetes and it has various sub-beliefs which it will be beneficial to cancel as well as become aware of them. So you can do that. I would do it regularly. You keep doing it, and if it's something that's very important for you, you just carry on doing it, maybe a few times or many times every day, continuously, and you let go of outcome, if it will happen, when it will happen, and you just carry on. And it's kind of a bit like a prayer. You just carry on and you just give this grace. We're all connected. It depends on various things, how strong the karmic identification with the diabetes is in your husband, and also how much spiritual work and how high in spiritual vibration you are. So these various factors will determine how quickly things start to alleviate. But you need to surrender all outcomes, that it may or may not happen that the diabetes is lifted or not. In my experience, my health conditions were lifted through that. But as Hawkins says, it's not guaranteed. But the miraculous is often seeable. Now, with some of my ingrained illnesses like asthma and kidney failure, where I got a transplant, asthma, where I was discharged from the clinic, these took cancelling the belief or saying God did not create it, between 3 to 5 years of regularly, most likely twice a day, just doing these things along with my regular spiritual practice. Other tips are, as you say, God did not create diabetes in my husband. You're kind of visualizing your husband with the symptoms, and then as you say that, you may see it blinded out in white light. So that, I think, will add to the effectiveness of the cancellings, or God did not create it. Okay, thank you. I hope you find that helpful.